How's it going, guys? I'm back at it again in here for today's video, and in today's video I am in here for my TNA Buffalo Glory 2013 pay-per-view predictions and as well my preview, giving you guys my thoughts and opinions and as well my picks for TNA Buffalo Glory, which is this Sunday, of course. And before I get into that, I just wanted to touch bases on Hulk Hogan, and I'm sure most of you already know about what the deal is with him already. And a while ago, he was actually no longer with the company and his contract expired, and now it doesn't really seem like his contract was expired. As of right now, he is most likely going to be re-signing with TNA. I've been hearing those rumors and everything, so we will most likely probably see him at TNA Buffalo Glory in some way. I wouldn't be surprised about that. So that doesn't really affect anything, with how I feel about what was going on and everything, since I kind of had a feeling too that he would eventually go back to TNA. He was just about to go back to WWE, and that would have been actually pretty damn cool, and kind of like doing what he's been doing with TNA and everything, and more staying behind the scenes and stuff like that, and doing appearances. And I thought he was going to do that over there, but definitely most likely he will most likely re-sign with TNA, so that seems to be the deal as of right now. So, it is what it is. I know I touched bases a little bit more on Twitter, but, I just wanted to give some thoughts on here as well. So, that's how I feel about that. So, Hulk Hogan looking to come back to TNA, most likely be, I think most likely he'll be a manager like he was before, and still stick with that, which I think was a lot more better for him, being the TNA general manager. So there you have it with there on my thoughts on overall with Hulk Hogan and the situation with his contract. Now getting into the actual pay-per-view in itself, we do have a pre-show, and I believe this is TNA's first ever pre-show for a pay-per-view. So we do have a gauntlet match here, and this is a #1 contenders match to see who will face the World Tag Team Champions. And we got Bad Influence, we got Park and EY, and as well the Bromans and Chavo and as well Hernandez. Now with me, it can either go either way with Chavo, Guerrero, and Hernandez, or it can go with Bad Influence with me. But honestly, I kind of see Bad Influence maybe getting the win if they've been involved more with the whole Bobby Roode storyline and being friends with him and being in the stable. So I'm pretty sure we might have Bad Influence probably getting the win, the #1 contender spot, and advancing into the Bound for Glory match. So I'm going to go overall with them. So, with this one, this should be an actually pretty good pre-show match, so we'll see how it turns out there. There you have it with that for the first match that I am starting things off with. Then going over into the Knockouts Championship match, where we have ODB, Gail Kim, and as well Brooke. Now with this, I kind of thought Lady Topper was actually going to be able to somehow be in this match, but obviously that's not the case. But anything can really happen at this point in time. But she basically just recently debuted. That probably most likely won't happen, even though I thought her debut was pretty impressive, and as well it adds more knockouts to the knockouts division, which they really desperately need. So that's how I feel about that. But honestly, I do see ODB retaining here, since she just recently won the title over Mickie James, who's no longer in TNA, sad to say. I honestly thought she was going to hold the title and actually be at Bound for Glory, but that's no longer the case, so that's scratched off. And so this one should actually be, pretty good here as well, and most likely ODB will retain the Knockouts Championship in my personal opinion. Then we get into the World Tag Team Championship matchup, where I think Bad Influence will be able to be in this match against James Storm and Gunner. And again, this could go either or with me, so this should be a great match, and I'm hoping maybe we will get to see Bad Influence and James Storm and Gunner be able to go at it for the World Tag Team Championships. And if Bad Influence does get the win, then I think that would be pretty fine to see a new World Tag Team Champions in them, even though they held it before. But that's who I'm most likely going to go with. But if James Storm and Gunner get the win and retain, then that's fine with me. So like I said, it could go either way, and I wouldn't be upset or pissed off on who wins, because I like both teams anyway. as you can tell. Then we get into the Ultimate X match for the X Division Championship, and this one's going to be damn good. Definitely a great match, I'm sure. Probably one of the best matches too of the night, where we have Aries, Manic, Sabin, Hardy, and Joe. It's really hard to tell who's going to come out with the win here, since all these guys I really enjoy watching, and so it's going to be one hell of a match. So most likely, I kind of see a retain for Manic here. It could probably go to Austin Aries. I think that would be really cool, since he's been dealing with him and Manic lately, so that'd be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if Chris Sabin was able to get the win here. We've seen a little change out of him. I really don't get the heel turn that much, but I guess so far it is working out for him, so maybe we'll get to find out more of a reasoning behind it come Bound for Glory, so that's interesting, and I like how he was able to have Velvet Sky out there, since they actually are dating and they're acknowledging that, which is damn cool there. So you know, with me, it probably won't go to Samoa Joe or Jeff Hardy. If it does, I would be really surprised. So right now, I am either thinking most likely Chris Sabin or Austin Aries. More Austin Aries to me, since I think that would be really damn awesome. So I'm going to have to go with Austin Aries getting the win, but Manic can also retain. So either way with that, either one of those three for Manic, Aries, and as well Sabin could be getting the win. So there you have it with that. So overall, I am picking Austin Aries. Next match, which I'm really looking forward for as well, with Kurt Angle, the returning Kurt Angle, and as well Bobby Roode. I'm actually happy this is on the cards, so I'm expecting another great match too out of these two, and you can already tell it would be. So since Kurt Angle just recently came back, I'm pretty sure he will be walking away with the win. Again, another either or match. So with this one, I am most likely going to go with Kurt Angle, since he's going to be inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame, and he is an inductee for this year, so he'll most likely, I think anyway, will get the win, so I wouldn't be surprised about that. Then we get into Magnus and Sting, and with this one should be good at best. I am looking forward into this one. This should be definitely interesting, since they're both in the main event Mafia and everything, and it'll most likely not be lasting that long, especially since these two guys are in for Bound for Glory and actually wrestling in a match together. So we're gonna have to wait and see on where that goes. But as for this match, I'm definitely going with Magnus on this one, and I think Magnus should get the win, especially what he's been through with the Bound for Glory series and coming this close to actually winning it. So I definitely see Magnus sticking around with TNA for actually a good while. Hopefully for a long time, and being one of those main stars and attractions too for TNA, and being homegrown talent. That's the word I was looking for. So I think that'd be really damn interesting. So definitely he's one of my favorites that I enjoy watching each and every week. So Magnus, definitely I'm going for the win there. Then we get into the World Heavyweight Championship match between AJ Styles and as well Bully Ray. And this one, I'm definitely pretty sure at the moment that AJ Styles will get the win. He's been wanting the championship ever since last year. We had a change of AJ Styles, and now he's recently back now as a babyface here. And, this is going to be interesting too. Excuse me, on where this is going to go. Will the Aces and Eights are they going to get involved, since they really are no longer basically the Aces and Eights, and there's only like a few members in there, so I don't understand how they call them the Aces and Eights still. But with me personally, I think AJ Styles will get the win. I've enjoyed Bully Ray as world champion. He's done a really hell of a job, so I've enjoyed it, and I think it's time that TNA will have a brand new World Heavyweight Champion in AJ Styles. I wouldn't be surprised if this feud does continue after a while too, after the pay-per-view, so we'll see how that goes. And that about does it for the entire match card for TNA Bound for Glory, and my own thoughts and opinions, and as well the preview right then and there. So definitely feel free to leave your comments down below on how do you feel about it overall. What are you looking the most forward for? What are you on picks and predictions? And I know I was supposed to do a live show for this predictions video, but I will most likely bring that back next week for Hell in a Cell. Definitely join me on that instance. I wanted to better promote the live show. So if you guys want to join me too for then, give your own predictions as we are live. So for In the Hot Seat Live, it would be Hell in the Cell Predictions Live basically. So be on the lookout for that, and as well for my review on TNA Bound for Glory. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves and enjoy the rest of your day. And until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video, whatever that may be. Peace.